Hello, my name is Lionel Rivera. My partner is Jonathan Lee. Our logins are Alpha November November and Bravo Echo Sierra respectively. So I'll start off by showing that we have the latest, or a commit that was before the deadline. So Monday, March 5th at 11:19. Okay, let's get onto the game. Okay, enter seed. Okay, so here's our game. We spawned, so I'm gonna go through the world here, and the first thing that we've encountered is an L. So these L's are quite special in the sense that if you take them on, then you lose health. So if we look at the very bottom, we have this thing called a health bar, and before it had 3 W's, but since we've taken on an L, one of the W's has become an L. And this is our first creative mechanic. It sets the lose condition that if you have 3 L's, you automatically lose the game. So we need some type of way to defend ourselves, otherwise this game would be pretty difficult. So here's another L. So creative mechanic 2 allows us to shoot these L's using the keys I, J, K, and L. So and the shooting is directional. So if I shoot K, that means I'll be shooting down. So I shot that L. So I'm going to go through the world here, and we've encountered a room. So in this room is a W, and this is where creative mechanic number 3 comes in. So if you look on the bottom left corner of the screen, you'll see 0 out of 9 W's found, and this is essentially your counter for how many more W's you need to find. Once you find all 9 W's, if you look to the bottom right side of the screen, you'll see that door is locked. So when you find all 9 W's, this notification will change to the door is unlocked and that you may escape. So let me pick up this W, and as you can see, picking up a W also regenerates your health bar. The health bar maxes out at 3, so you don't have an obscene amount of health, but it also makes the game just a little bit easier. So we're going to go through the rest of the world now, and we're going to find all the W's. Now this can get a little bit tedious, so we've implemented a way to toggle the fog just to make demo purposes faster. So I'm going to go through, as you can see, and this is how we shoot. If you see that little green laser, that's essentially our attempt to animate. Because we couldn't use any form of time, we kind of just had to keep it like that. So it's going to traverse the world here, pick up the rest of the W's. So one other mechanic that I'd like to point out, it's not necessarily gold points. However, so as you can see, this L spawns where I'm shooting it, and this could be an issue if the player runs into it. However, if the player is within an 8-block radius of the L will no longer spawn, so that removes the possibility of getting swarmed by the same L. So again, we're just going to go through and collect the rest of the W and avoid these L's. We don't actually have a title for this game, but we think the most appropriate title would probably be Life at Cal. Okay, so here's the last L. We see that 8 of 9 W's are found, so I'm going to pick it up. So we pick it up, we have all the W's, and on the bottom right it says doors unlocked, escaped. So I'm going to go do that, follow the directions. Now this is a little bit easy because fog is turned off. If this was a game that we would ship, the option to toggle fog would not be present. So I'm going to escape, and the game tells me that I have won. So to recap, our first creative mechanic are these L's that traverse the maze. These L's can take away your health. Your health maxes out at 3, and if you take on 3 L's, then you automatically lose. Creative mechanic number 2 allows you to defend yourself by shooting the L's, and creative mechanic number 3 is picking up all the W's that unlocks the door, which you have to escape to win. Okay, thank you very much.